Want to level up your English without studying boring grammar rules? These real adventure stories train your brain naturally. Just listen, enjoy, and learn. So smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell, because we drop new episodes every single day. Let's get into it. Her name was Milla, and today she was on a mission. 5 street foods, 5 different places. One day, no fancy restaurants, no food apps, no help, just her backpack, a few euros in her pocket, and a big appetite. She started her day in the center of the city. The air smelled like roasted spices and fresh bread. The streets were already buzzing, and somewhere in that crowd, her first bite was waiting. She didn't know what to eat first, but she had one rule. If it smelled amazing, she would try it. The first stop was a small cart near a park. Smoke was rising from the grill. A man behind the cart flipped meat over flames. Milla stopped. The food looked hot, crispy, juicy. She pointed, paid, and took one bite. Boom. The flavor was spicy and sweet at the same time. Her eyes opened wide. Her stomach said yes. The challenge had officially begun. She walked on. The second place appeared by accident. She turned a corner and found a small woman selling flatbread from a basket. No sign, no table, just her and the bread. The bread was warm, soft, and filled with something green and salty. Milla didn't know what it was, but she loved it. That was bite number 2. No break, no time to sit. The day was moving fast. Bite number 3 came near a metro entrance. It was deep-fried, golden brown, and covered in sauce. The smell stopped her in her tracks. She paid, held the hot snack with a napkin, and took a bite. Crunch, then soft cheese, then something she couldn't name, but it was delicious. Now her fingers were sticky, her lips were red from the sauce, and she was smiling like a kid. 3 down, 2 to go. But suddenly it got harder. She walked and walked, but nothing felt right. Some stands were too crowded. Some looked too clean, too shiny, too touristy. She wanted real street food, something made with heart. Finally, she followed a group of students to a narrow alley. At the end, there was a man selling soup from a metal pot. Yes, soup. It didn't look exciting, but Milla trusted her nose. She paid and sat on a low wooden stool. The soup was thick, full of beans and vegetables, warm and rich. She finished every drop. That was number 4. Almost there. The sun was starting to go down. The city lights turned on, and Milla was tired, but she couldn't stop now. One more bite. She walked past stores, music, shouting, laughing. Then she saw it. A woman was slicing something sweet on a tray, thin, golden, sticky with syrup. Milla's eyes lit up. She paid for a small piece, took a bite, and her brain exploded. Sugar, nuts, butter, heaven. That was number 5. Mission complete. 5 bites. 5 streets. One unforgettable day. She didn't take photos. She didn't Google anything. She just trusted her feet, her nose, and her hunger. And the best part, she had used English all day, reading signs, asking for prices, and understanding every part of this wild adventure without sitting in a classroom, without opening a grammar book. You just picked up real English by accident. Words about food, feelings, movement, time, all while having fun. That's the power of story-based learning. So if you enjoyed this, show some love. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on the bell, because we post every single day. And in the comments, tell us, if you had to try 5 street foods in one day, which city would you choose?